And London Maiden will get us going at half court. Towt sends the tip, but it's Tyler Spratt recovering for the Titans. Picked up by the Titans.
Well, turnover on the first possession, and a 3 on the first possession for
TJ Nadeau, getting the first triple of the night. If Detroit Mercy can get those to fall, they can hang in there with Notre Dame. Fell to UIC, University of Illinois, Chicago, as Burton looks inside. It'll go down to Towt. And the Irish are on the board on the feed to Towt.
And that's a place, if they can get the ball below the foul line in transition, they can get threes for their shooters. There's Shrews again.
And there he connects, the junior, tying this game.
He got it calibrated that first time.
Jump, and he's off target on the triple. Offensive rebound, Muhammad. Back to Towt at the elbow. Down to Sundra, nice feed.
He's had 48 double-digit rebounding games in his career. That's just incredible.
The 256-8 frame is quite the presence down low, as it's Nadeau. Imes for 3. Front of the rim, offensive rebound, Muhammad.
They're trying to own the hometown with Coach Montgomery at the helm.
He's got his team tied up here in South Bend. Cole Serta steps on. Now Muhammad drives in, the foul, and the hoop.
Matchup right there. They got the switch. Very physical drive by Surma. Well, you know, shooting the 3 ball, a big emphasis for the Titans going into this season, and they shot 40 on Monday night. That's the good news. The bad news is they only made 8 of them.
Maiden tried to work inside on Towt. He couldn't find it. Here's Shrewsberry way beyond the arc. He connects.
If he's got his rhythm.
Some mid-rangers not falling quite yet for the Titans. Towt, hand off to Serta. Another deep 3 for Notre Dame. And Frost really stepped into form. We'll get more to him later, but he was 4 for 5 from beyond the arc. The ND freshman, that is. Nadeau gets the jump and a nice connection. Turnaround finds Towt on the feed. He can't connect on what looked like a gimme. Shrewsberry. And Kaler gets Purcell Pavilion loud.
I mean, 6'10", 6'11", great length, and just lost his guy on defense that time.
Kaler. Serta finds Towt. Feed for Kaler.
Great cut on the 45-degree angle by Kaler and an excellent find by Towt. And he gives the Irish a little bit of a different dimension out of their big guys because they can play through him as a passer.
Lovejoy gets on the board.
Get it in the lane.
Kaler off target. Lovejoy does something similar with the floater.
In the lane. The guy is just an animal on the glass.
You can't say enough. 6th in the country in that double-double category.
And he's got 6 already tonight, Will.
Keyshawn Fisher.
Sir Muhammad's development, these sophomores, if they can be a little bit super as sophomores, they can take the Irish a long way.
27 on the board now for Notre Dame. Lovejoy goes fast, finds a Stoneman Monroe.
And the Irish just lost track of the big guy that time.
First collegiate points for the 7'1" freshman from Australia, but a quick response. The junior guard is listed as the Titans go baseline on Frost. There's Legend Jeter with a finish.
Well, in talking to Coach Shrewsberry today, Will, there was a big emphasis on being a little better on the defensive glass, and
he's on the board with the Irish up 6. Corner from Serta, he connects. Down to the corner for Nadeau. Rebound Shrewsberry. He'll push it, but instead pull up and connect. Nato. Strong response from the corner. Frost has been good from three. Inside for Maiden. They try to trap. This time it's Spratt. Nice bank shots.
Tough little one-footed runner.
Lovejoy has it now. He kicks to Nate Johnson. He pulls up for the buzzer beater. And that's blocked. Foul on the Titans, turns it over to Notre Dame. And it's Towt tipping it back in after Muhammad was off the mark.
Well, Sundra came over to give a little help on the post and then lost track of his guy and got lucky. Got lucky on both ends.
Sundra the putback. Try that pick and roll again. Instead, he'll dish to Sundra. Shrewsberry, three to shoot. Contested three, yes!
Whoa. And then
Quiet night from Markus Burton. That duo combined for 35 points per game, but
Lovejoy on Markus Burton, and we're really physical with him down there.
Sundra, chaotic finish, and taking care of it is Carson Towt.
Sundra, I think he lost his balance there and just thought he'd give Towt another rebound.
Shrewsberry to Burton on the fast break. The finish and the foul.
Great pass ahead by Shrews. And
in to set the pick. He'll work in on Towt. Instead, it's Burton knocking it away. Muhammad pushing it. Burton, right wing three. He's got it.
Lovejoy and got him to turn it over.
8-0 run in the last 45 seconds, but that's put to an end by Nate Johnson. You mentioned that freshman class coming in. Harrelson on the bench. After Monday, Sundra gets the feed on the finish. Muhammad in on Nato. Pump fake, turnaround, finish!
Good lane line drive. Galen Harrelson as a number 19 in the country rated recruit. And that is going to win some games for you. But the reality is, Will.
Absolutely. Aiden Carter with the strong finish on the other end. Tommy Ademan on the bench this year. He'll factor in another key recruit out of Minnesota. And there's to Serta. Burton. Euro step and the finish. Notre Dame up 28 now. We're about 7 minutes past in this second half. Burton, 3-on-1, dumps it to Kaler and the slam. For ESPN.
Good push ahead. Kaler on the trail from last year now.
Matt Stone feeds into Stoneman Monroe. Back out for Fisher.
Can't have your hands down and around his hips, and that's what happened to Serta right there. It's just an easy call for the official.
So we'll reset with another inbounds. Nato, he's got it. Muhammad, he has 6, drives in, and make it 8.
Well, that was a kind of a freshman mistake by Stone right there. There just wasn't time or space to do it, and gave Sir Muhammad a straight line drive to the basket.
Nato stays strong from 3. It's the screen from Towt. They'll go to the big man down low. He's up on Stoneman Monroe, and the takeaway for Nato is sent to Fisher, or to Johnson rather, and he slams it down on Stone. Here's a look at the 7 for Johnson. Towt working inside, spins around, finds his way.
Well,
Burton gets it on Stone. The tip back from Towt.
There he goes. You better find a way to check that guy off the glass.
Nato, pump fake, leans in, gets a crazy finish.
Ooh, that is a tough shot right there. Gets it to go.
Burton drives in with left, dishes off to Muhammad, the N1. 10 points for the sophomore guard.
He's got 3 guys staring at him. Just drops it by him for an easy basket.
Burton drives in. Jump back finish.
Got right to the front of the rim.
Sundra comes around. Imes looks inside. He's guarded tight by Stone. Deep 3 for Sundra. Knocks it down. Junior guard from Zionsville. Spratt pulls up from the baseline. Knocks it in.
Ooh, that's a tough shot. Off the bounce.
Shrewsberry, 5 of 8 from 3. Dishes to Towt. And there's Sundra knocking it down from downtown. Of the game for the veteran transfer as London Maiden, the freshman, or I beg your pardon, the junior forward, 6'8", 250 from Cleveland, knocks it in for Detroit Mercy.
They hit Maiden on the short roll there.
Frost comes around, and that's what he's been doing. Can't get it. Muhammad on the other end. Chaotic dish out, intercepted by Cotton. He'll go to Fisher, and he'll bank it in. Serta off the mark. Maiden.
The Titans made him pay.
Serta. And there's Kaler getting on the board again. Can't get it this time. Fisher now. Quick response. Stoneman Monroe gives way to Nato. Deep 3 Spratt. Splash. Notre Dame on the cusp of triple digits. Last time they reached 100 points in regulation. There's a quick response from Nato. Last time they reached 100 points in regulation came against Detroit Mercy in 2019. Stevens, baseline, and he's on the board at Notre Dame.
1 of 1.
As Notre Dame about to go up 2-0. Frost, a quick bucket. Notre Dame, as Notre Dame goes up 2-0 with a 32-point win against Detroit Mercy.